My name's Kenneth Flash McLaren. People call me Kramer. In 2003, met up with two filmmakers who followed me around for a day. If you could hear the fucking white noise of my mind sometimes, can't do this forever. Eventually I'll take another crutch across the face, right? So, like, I don't blame a lot of the people out here for turning kind of funny and schizophrenic. The white noise of my mind doesn't push me over the edge. Very much keep to myself. Same thing over and over. Excuse me, can you spare a feather? If I wanted to farm, I'd get a farm. If I wanted to go to university, I could do that too. I could become a lawyer if I wanted.
Do you have a 5-year plan?
I try to take it day by day. I'm a philosopher.
Do you ever feel suicidal being on the street?
No, no.
Ever?
What if people say you're just being lazy?
Being lazy. I would say they don't really know me that well. I have a bit of an idea already of the repetitiveness and the repetitiveness, futility of it. I fixed computers. I've worked. I'll self-proclaim myself a doctor one day. So drugs and drugs and drugs and drugs. Weed and weed and weed, well, if weed and weed and weed and weed was drugs. Weed is awesome because the effects are not that bad. There's usually packed with drug dealers down here, okay? And which kind? Only marijuana, right? But that's enough to warrant the police to, like, I mean, keep these people from making themselves a living as a vendor for something that everybody wants. I had a problem with crack, man. Honestly, it's like addictive poison. Fuck, if ever there was a drug that's like an orgasm, you know, like a and fucking you want another. Eventually you don't want to do it more than you want to. You know it, that it hurts you. You fuck yourself up on drugs, like the ecstasy just makes you love everything. If you're loving everything and it's ringing through you, the world turns to candy. Like you move your hand and the tracers stretch like what you're seeing looks cool. Looks like you're in the melted candy world. I used to love to mix ecstasy and acid. I'm the candy flip master. All we do is smoke weed and get money for it, eat. But I mean, that's what other people do too, except they have an apartment or whatever, you know? Quick money today, yeah. Didn't have to fight for it nearly as much. They were given it.
Do you think we affected your day at all, like work-wise, money-wise?
No, not really any more than any other factor would really. Sometimes my corners are taken. They were here first, so whenever they show up, it's like I gotta take to the other side of the street. And they have just showed up, so I should probably take to the other side of the street. The consistency of $5 when I sit down, I know I'm gonna get that. Plus, you run out of money, you go get more, right? I'll make my money. I know I will. If I've sat under here and panhandled on bad days. I'm a panhandler who's consistent.
Do you ever play the lottery?
Yeah, somebody gave me a ticket not too long ago. There's nothing to do with a winning ticket in my pocket now. I would, if I had have won the money, honestly, I probably wouldn't be here right now. And I'd be doing something really extravagant. This is the way I picture, like $1 million in my pocket would be like buying an ounce of weed, a mirror full of cocaine.
You know, in a few hours, you'll probably try to find a place to sleep. What time do you normally go to sleep and where do you sleep?
Depending, there's a couple options. What we do is every day, everybody comes up with $5. You get a motel room It's way better because then you can shower.
Spare a bit of change at all?
Unfortunately not.
Have a good day. Can you guys help out with any spare change at all today? Much love, guys.
Then you can sleep for not only 7, but 8, 9, and 10, 12 hours.
Excuse me, can you spare any change at all today, please? Or why don't you go to a shelter? Well, why don't you come with me and then you'll see why.
I have a little stairway that walks into like a restaurant, and it's probably the best place that I've found in Victoria because it's got an overhang over it, and if it rains, the rain is just gonna fall on the overhang.
It's easier to get loaded on any drug you want than to take a shower.
I need to eat food, booze.
Where's the option? Because you know you eat better out here anyways than with some minimum wage entry-level job that all of us would get.
Excuse me, brother. What we call drugs is 74th Street Baptist Church. We call us sin is sin.
You have any real friends? Good friends?
Yeah, I've people that I really do love, yeah. But I mean, they're not around all the time.
Do you think of us as friends?
Who, me and you? You know, acquaintance. It just met, you know? I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. Give me some time. I need time, right?
Why do I want to be homeless? To the alternative to what? I pay police to arrest my friends for selling the marijuana that I buy, and they are paid very well to do this. It's like 4 sessions or something. We've walked it on tape, starting from the street this morning, that little roach. A friend gave me this piece of ginger because I always have ginger on me. She said, "Oh, I bought this and I thought of you." She threw me a chunk. I was like, yes.
Do you ever feel suicidal being on the street?
No.
The documentary shows the fun part of why it is better for me to live on the street, though it doesn't show the struggle, the idea that people walk up in my face every day and I wake up with feeling really without hope, and I go to sleep wondering how I'll wake up the next morning. So I'm very discouraged with my effort to go get a job and whatnot. I feel a lot more satisfied out here. I have a girlfriend now. She's 16.
How old are you?
I'm 25. For myself, I always use condoms, except for you know, if there's my partner that I'm intending to keep sitting there saying, well, no, if they swear that they're clean, and I've got tested a bunch of times. I actually got a lady pregnant recently, and now I need to save money to pay for painkillers at an abortion clinic, which is not what I'd want to do. I was doing fairly well, and I had a place, and struggling to be the working poor, I fell on my arse once again. I have ambition. I will not stay out here forever. And I tried again to get on my feet. I won't be here forever. So there it is. That's cool.